Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this video, we will be talking about Jax Taylor's shocking leaked email about Brittany Cartwright, Lala Kent exposing ring camera footage, RHOA's off-camera brawls and cease and desists, Shannon Beador's RHUGT finale ban, Juliet Angus calling out a fake red carpet photo on RHOLDN, and Bethenny Frankel feuding with a small business owner while her daughter launches a Nepo baby sandwich. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio.
Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Faye. Hi.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, and today we are getting into some really messy stuff, like seriously messy.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing a deep dive into this huge stack of entertainment articles and podcast transcripts we've got today.
Right, and they all point to this one huge shift in reality TV. The best drama isn't even on our TV screens anymore.
No, it's all happening in like leaked emails, ring cameras, and these totally unfilmed off-camera screaming matches. Exactly. And just as a quick reminder to you listening, we are strictly breaking down the facts from these provided sources today. We'll share our opinions, but we aren't here to draw any grand moral lessons.
Right, no taking sides here. We're just looking at the machinery of the drama. Like, how are these reality stars weaponizing the real world when the production crew goes home?
Yeah, and honestly, there is no better example of that right now than the absolute explosion between the Valley stars Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright.
Oh my gosh, this divorce battle has moved way past standard bickering. Jax actually leaked and then quickly deleted this massive scorched earth email that he sent to Brittany.
Yeah, where he called her a neglectful parent. It was brutal.
And he was so specific, too. He claimed Brittany lied about their son, Kachi, starting kindergarten.
Right. Jax is saying Kachi isn't starting kindergarten at all, but is actually entering a special needs program. And he claims Brittany just refused to publicly accept it.
He also alleged that she ignored doctor recommendations regarding Kachi's autism diagnosis for, 2 full years.
Yeah, and he claims he was the one who had to finally step in, secure the IEP, the Individualized Education Program, and deal with the regional center to get things restarted.
Which is just an incredibly heavy thing to drop on the internet. But, I mean, Brittany fired right back on social media with a completely different timeline.
She definitely did. She brought receipts.
Exactly. She stated she got Kachi's IEP entirely on her own. She says she hired a therapeutic companion for his preschool, built a full sensory room in their house, and makes every single doctor appointment herself.
And she had backup, too. The Valley co-star Zach Wickham jumped onto Threads to defend her.
Oh yeah, he called Jax delusional and accused him of spreading blatant lies purely for attention.
Which, when you look at the strategy of a leaked email, it's usually a PR trial balloon. You leak it, test the waters, and delete it.
Right, exactly.
But the strategy gets totally scrambled when you factor in Lori Krebs.
Oh, this is the wildest part of the whole situation. Lori is Brittany's former publicist, a close friend, and wait for it, she is now dating Jax.
Yeah, her own publicist. Lala Kent brought this up on her untraditionally Lala show, and she went off.
She really did. Lala claims she has personally seen ring camera footage and heard audio of how Jax treats Brittany behind closed doors. She called him a monster.
She said the footage makes you want to throw up.
And then Lala unleashed on Lori, calling her a snake. Because Lori was allegedly collecting a 10% PR check from Brittany, completely slacking on her duties, and just letting false narratives about Brittany run unchecked.
All while romancing Jax. I mean, Lala pointed out how crazy it is to watch your client cry on your shoulder, see this horrific ring camera footage, and still choose to date the ex-husband.
And meanwhile, Jax is just out here doing press saying his mental health is amazing and he loves Lori to death.
Which Lala immediately called out, comparing it to his old fake happy family social media posts.
It's all smoke and mirrors, but honestly, having Lori handle Brittany's public image while secretly dating Jax is like hiring a firefighter who is secretly the arsonist. I mean, how does a publicist manage a crisis when they are the crisis?
That is a great point.
Yeah.
You just can't. It's a total conflict of interest.
Exactly. But, Jax and Brittany aren't the only ones dealing with ring camera fallout right now.
Oh, not at all. The suburban surveillance state has fully infiltrated Bravo. Let's pivot over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes. Neighborhood security footage is literally the main storyline. So we have this massive feud with Angela Oakley, her neighbor Ashley Byram, and Shamea Morton.
Right, so on the show, Angela brings up these rumors that Shamea slept with Ashley's husband, George.
And Shamea was not playing around. She immediately served Angela with a cease and desist.
Which is a pretty intense legal move.
Very intense. And then Ashley, the neighbor, released Ring doorbell footage and audio from an event specifically to prove that Angela was not vindicated in spreading these rumors.
Bypassing the whole production crew entirely, just dropping the footage online.
Yep. But Angela defended herself on the Gabbing with Gib interview. She insists she, quote, did not lie about George.
And she basically defended it by comparing her actions to Shamea asking Drew Sidora about Dennis. Like, it's just standard housewives etiquette.
She also claims she gave Ashley a heads up beforehand. And this is where it gets so weirdly domestic. Angela said that after all this filming, their families literally went trick-or-treating together on Halloween.
Wait, trick-or-treating? After dropping a cheating rumor?
Yes. Angela said she walked over, asked if they were cool, and felt things were totally fine. She said she was blindsided when Ashley doubled down and released the ring footage.
That is just, the compartmentalization there is bizarre.
It really is. And I have to question those unwritten rules. Like, if you give your neighbor a heads up that you're about to expose a cheating rumor about their husband to millions of viewers, does that make it okay?
I would say no.
Right. You can't drop a grenade over the fence on Tuesday and then ask for a fun-sized Snickers on Halloween. It just doesn't work that way.
No, it really doesn't. And Shamea is actually fighting on multiple fronts right now. She revealed on V103's The Big Tigger Morning Show that co-star K. Michelle tried to fight her completely off camera.
Oh yeah, she used the exact phrase, "knuck if you buck." Shamea said K. Michelle hopped up in her face, fist punching, saying, "I'll beat your ace."
And the root of this was Shamea allegedly telling K. Michelle that Kandi Burruss didn't like her because of her loyalty to Rashida.
The off-camera drama is just relentless. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to our listener, Michael in Dallas, who messaged us to say that Ring doorbells are the hardest working cast members on reality TV right now.
Shout out to Michael. He is absolutely spot on.
They really deserve their own tagline. But, you know, while off-camera fights are becoming the main event, we also have to look at the consequences of the fights that do happen on camera.
Right, like getting banned from the network entirely.
Right. Which
brings us to Shannon Beador and the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yeah, Shannon was actually banned from attending the finale event in the Berkshires. And this was the direct fallout from her explosive season premiere fight with Tamra Judge.
To understand the ban, you really have to look at how Tamra targeted Shannon's vulnerabilities. Tamra specifically went after Shannon's drinking and her lack of a husband.
Which is so harsh. Shannon told ET she was super disappointed. She felt it was a massive blow to be disinvited, especially because she claims Tamra instigated other things that night too.
But Shannon is showing some restraint. She said she absolutely will not get sucked into a social media war with Tamra over this.
She is, however, fighting back against an ex-producer. Patrick McDonald recently went public claiming Shannon mistreats the crew.
Ouch. Yeah. Implying she puts on a persona for the cameras.
And Shannon clapped back fast. She said she's been doing this for 12 years, considers the crew family, and that her feelings were deeply hurt by his claims.
It feels like everyone is just fighting for their broader public perception right now.
Exactly. Which brings us to a totally different type of perception battle. Let's head across the pond to the Real Housewives of London.
Oh, the Photoshop drama. This is so good.
It is hilarious. In the Season 2 trailer, Julia Angus accuses Amanda Cronin of literally faking a red carpet appearance.
Right. Julia says Amanda was superimposing herself onto the British Fashion Awards red carpet.
The BFA, which is incredibly exclusive. Amanda was publicly thanking people for inviting her, and Julia just confronts her on camera saying, and then you've superimposed yourself on the red carpet.
The desperate need to force a high fashion brand association.
It's the ultimate call out. It's like sneaking into a VIP party through Instagram rather than the front door. Just Photoshop yourself into the background, tag the DJ, and hope nobody notices the bad lighting.
It really is. But, you know, for these stars, image is literal commerce, which connects perfectly to Bethenny Frankel, who is currently facing some major backlash in the actual business world.
Oh, this story is wild. Bethenny is in some hot water with a small business owner named Amanda who runs Gold House.
Right, so Amanda alleges that Bethenny wore her handmade pieces nearly 30 times since May. But Bethenny credited a completely different brand.
Which is a huge deal for a small business, so Amanda reaches out to gently correct this, and the response she gets is, wow.
Yeah, Bethenny's team allegedly sent a threatening email demanding a $30,000 licensing rate.
Wait. So the influencer gets the product for free, tags the wrong person, and when the creator says, hey, that's mine, the influencer's team demands $30,000.
Yep, and Bethenny did not back down. She called Amanda a crybaby, said she's playing the short game, and claimed she's not a real business person.
That is ruthless. But the contrast here is what gets me, because at the exact same time she's doing this, she's giving these soft interviews about her 16-year-old daughter, Bryn Hoppy.
Yeah, updating everyone on their summer. Like, Bryn went to Greece, took a short business program at Sotheby's in New York, and is working in fashion.
And here is the absolute best, most ironic part. Bryn recently learned the term Nepo baby and asked her mom what it meant.
And that inspired Bethenny to name a sandwich exactly that.
Yes, the Nepo baby sandwich at her supermodel cafe in East Quogue.
You literally can't make this stuff up.
I mean, she's calling a self-made small business owner a crybaby over a branding dispute, while literally branding her own daughter's sandwich a Nepo baby to sell paninis in the Hamptons.
It just proves that in reality TV, absolutely everything is leverage.
It really is. Everything is content.
Which leaves you with a really interesting thought to mull over. When you look at Lori Krebs's 10% PR payouts, Bethenny's $30,000 licensing threats, and all these Ring camera drops, are reality shows just becoming heavily edited highlight reels of arguments that started in someone's DMs?
Honestly, yes. The cameras are just catching the echo of the real fight at this point. Well, make sure you come back tomorrow because we're dropping a bombshell leak from a Bravo cast text thread that might just end a 10-year friendship forever. You won't want to miss it.
It's going to be huge.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and whatever you do, keep your Ring cameras rolling.